The Mother's Home. Leoslaith and her band darted through the forest towards the disturbance. Word had come that vile rifts had opened in the forest near the abandoned human village. Through the rifts the vile fog spilled, and she could not abide that to continue. As she approached, the vile instigators of this blasphemy became apparent. A trio of corrupted kin floated towards the very same rifts. Amongst the undead abomination, Leoslaith saw something even more terrifying, a grotesque amalgamation of bodies, human, elf, and everything in between. A Mornmab. Welcome back, travelers, for another Warcrow Battle Report. It has been a while. I'm excited to get this one for you, where I was trying out the brand new Mornmab profile. But before we get into the list, quick look at the missions we were playing. So the scenario we're playing was Consolidated Progress. This is one of my favorites. It's a cool one. I like how it plays for Scions. There are 2 objectives on each side that are that player's ones that they want to try and control. They don't start in your control, but you want to control them. Or more appropriately, you want your opponent not to control them. You'll score a point if none of their objectives, so neither of the 2 on your side, are controlled by your rival. You will score 1 for controlling the central objective, which is kind of neutral, and you'll score 1 if you control they call it objective 2, the furthest back enemy objective, the one touching their deployment zone. This is a really cool mission. It can lead to the battlefield almost, there being those 2 quarters that don't get any play, from the blue perspective, the top left and bottom right quadrants almost end up not mattering sometimes because all the objectives are kind of in this diagonal across the map. There is some cool things you can do depending on your faction to make sure to just hold down yours while going after your opponents. And you can really win this without even going into your enemy half. You just need to control your 2 and the center, and you'll slowly tick up in points. But yeah, let's see what the feat was. The feat is a Scion favorite. Rolled randomly for these, don't worry. This is the rift. You each will place down a rift 20 strides outside of your deployment zones, and you're going to try and close those with a unit that is a character or has a character attached. Spellcasters will get to roll an extra orange. You will make a willpower test when you end, and then you will reduce the clock of how long you need to stand there. It's going to be 6 turns to close minus whatever you get on your test. Now, I will say right now, I realized after we finished, we actually completely blanked. One of the problems sometimes of playing games after a day of work, we actually forgot the fog. Normally this is very good for Scions and a really cool mission because being near a fog marker at the end of your activation will give you a tinge. Great for the Scions who like gaining extra tinge, less good for everybody else. But we forgot that, so this will be a game where we forget that one rule, and we're going to be playing the Rift minus the actual penalty of it, as far as I recall. Okay, but that is the mission. Let's take a look at the forces. Tried to get some better pictures this time. Okay, first looking at the Scion list. I had Master Mael, the Puppeteer, and the Breath. They were accompanied by a unit of Anointed with a first Anointed attached to them. Just really like this unit. Fun for jumping after characters and pretty good defensive, and they can hit pretty hard too on the charge thanks to that raging bonus from the first Anointed. Plus he gives them a ton of morale, which is also fantastic for letting them use all their abilities that require using, taking stress. I then had 2 units of husks. These are my normal husks on the bottom and my modified husks on the top, just to give some extra ablative wounds for the Puppeteer and Master Mael. Also, they're pretty good and cheap for just holding those points. Put the Puppeteer between the 2 objectives on my side. Then these husks can kind of just stand between them and just, hold them from enemy attack. Wouldn't be a Risen list without an Outhura there to scare away the opponent. my unit of Harvester Riders just to threaten enemies that get too close. Also, sometimes just cheekily sprinting across and around to maybe steal that back objective. And then, of course, the reason that this list was built and what I wanted to really showcase in this game, which is the new Mornmab profile. Now, this, of course, is the Warcrow Adventures model. It is the Mornmab that I have, and it's also my preferred sculpt. I just really like kind of how creepy it is. It's a very creepy model. I love it. So yeah, this was my first time trying out the new profile and had a lot of fun with it, but you'll see that in the game. My opponent was playing Syenann. It's being a bit of a different list. There are some notable things that are missing from this list that you would otherwise expect. He brought Leoslaith because Leoslaith's great, but he was trying her out in a unit of Sprigs. Lets her start on the table, so you're having that damage reduction the entire game, which is pretty nice. She does boost up the Sprigs, and they can hit fairly hard with her attached. He also brought a unit of Wardens with an attached Warden Captain. This is a high conquest, heavy-hitting unit that can be really annoying to deal with. It can be quite scary. He also brought a unit of Protectors of the Forest. Now, these guys aren't everyone's favorite, but my opponent in this, Dave, is a real lover of the Protectors. In fact, he often likes running 2 of them. Not this time, but yeah, he never really leaves home without his Protectors. He also brought a unit of Grove Curtailers just to be fairly durable near some trees, maybe hold some objectives, and maybe just make my life a bit harder. Finally, he had 2 solo characters. He had the Shadow of the Hawthorn, and he had a Druid. Shadow of the Hawthorn is great for objective play and just locking down opponents. Can be really annoying when you have things that want to just displace a bunch, like the Mornmab. And of course, the Druid bringing in that nice forest that you get to place, as well as having some good buffing spells. But that is the list and the mission. With that, let's jump into the game and see how it goes. Okay, so this is deployment for Consolidated Progress and the Rift. Quickly go over the armies and what the terrain is. So first off, brighten the camera a bit. There we go. So we have a unit of Husks there on the left. My Anointed with First Anointed right behind. Got a little bubble with Master Mael, the Breath, the Altura. Second unit of Husks, Puppeteer. Then over on my right, we have Harvester Riders and the nice new, well, nice old Mornmab with new wheels. Coming around to the Syenann side, we have
Protectors
of the Forest, Druid,
Warden with Captain,
Wardens with which Captain? Warden Captain?
Warden Captain.
Okay, Wardens with Warden Captain.
Sprigs with Leoslaith.
Okay.
And then Shadows of the Hawthorn.
And
some Curtailers scouting in.
And I guess, yeah, you might as well put those in and we'll come back. Okay, so there's the Grove Curtailers. This is zooming out so you can actually see where they are on the board. That's just a standard light forest. We have a ruin that's black cover rugged right there. We have an impassable line of sight blocking blue cover building, some black unstable hedges, nice big chunk of rugged, the bunny topiary that is the Syenann forest. We have a fun forest over on my side. This is a unstable lethal forest that is red, orange, yellow lethal because it has faces and it's going to eat you. And then just a line of sight blocking green cover giant slab of rock.
Wardens are going up.
Wardens are activating. Just running.
I guess they might as well stick on the point, won't they?
But not going on to the rift.
Yeah, skipping the rift.
Okay. So you just run at the point, and that will switch to yours. I guess that's the rift you put down. We didn't point it out. And then my rift's just right over here. That will be Syenann turn 1. We're going to go with the Breath. She'll start. She's just going to do her Black Rain and fart on everyone. Everyone but the Mornmab will get Tinge, because Everyone's in range. 3, 4. The anointed have no use for it, but, you know, they're hanging out nearby, so what are you going to do? Okay. And then she will just move. When she moves, the anointed are going to take a stress to use their Guardians of the Family ability, so they'll get to place adjacent to her after she's done moving. So she'll go around the objective. So 4 and 3, like so. And then they will just place adjacent to her, like so. Just wrapping around her and keeping her safe. So that will be their turn. So Grove Curtailers, you said?
Yeah, Grove Curtailers moving up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think right around there is about good. The rifts turn off when you stop interacting with them, right?
Correct. If you activate it all, or if you get pushed off of them.
Okay, so I won't even bother.
So that was just one move. So you still have the second action.
No, it was more than one. One was to there. So
Oh,
one and a half, not a full 2.
Okay. So just standing in front.
Mm-hmm.
And their whole thing is that you give, if you're close to a forest, I get disarmed when I attack you or something.
Yeah, it's if you engage you with an aid of a forest or Nemerus, you get disarmed.
Okay, so ranged attacks are still fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so the puppeteer is going to activate, and she's just going to start by casting her spell. She's going to be using the alteration so that anyone she gives tinge to, she gets to move them as well.
Sounds good.
Do you want to try and block this?
No, I think I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
I'll roll just for the sake of it, but either way, I'm going to end up choosing to gain a tinge to succeed.
Sure.
Oh, look, I got 2 successes, but I'm still going to choose to gain a tinge to succeed, and that tinge gets spent to do the alteration. Now I roll to see if I get extra tinge, get 1 more tinge.
Now I regret using that pepper stuff. Toss.
And I will then transfer tinge. I'm going to give tinge to the Outhura. I'm going to give tinge to the... do I want to give it to Harvester Riders? Let's see.
The others out. Although I'm starting to wonder if I've got time for that. I was just trying to. I figured if we're showing you guys.
I'll give one to the Harvester Riders, and I will give one to the husks that are on my left. So I'll just move this, and let's see where they start. Instead of doing all the moving, that's where they start. So that's where they ended. The husks kind of just shuffled up a bit. Outhura ran forward, and the Harvester Riders got into range to charge the Grove Curtailers if they want. And then the Puppeteer is just going to, she's got plenty of move, she's going to double move over to here and claim that objective for me. And that'll be Scion's turn too.
Druid's going to start running.
Running on up.
And I don't think he quite makes it because the house, oops.
Okay. No, not quite getting to the...
Yeah, to the portal.
Okay.
Rift.
Nice, quick and easy turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to activate Master Mael.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to activate. And she's going to start moving. She's going to go 4 and 3 to here.
I assume that's not true.
And then she is going to declare she's going to move again. And the anointed are going to stress in order to follow her up. So it's to not have her die. Because we don't like it when our guys die. So she'll go 4 and 3. And apparently I also gauged how far that was. She must have been further back than I thought, so she didn't get there. Oh, that's why. Sorry. That's because I moved the puppeteer there. That explains
That would do it.
why the distance didn't work out. They look too similar. So instead she'll go 4 and 3, and she'll get on the rift.
Mm-hmm.
And then the anointed will place adjacent to her, just to make sure that you don't do something mean, like charge her. They will leave a slight gap where she can see through at the back there. And then at the end of her activation, 2 things will happen. She's going to choose... Did I do this wrong? Oh. No, they're still within 2. 12. So at the end of her activation, she's going to do 2 things. These husks that are just within 12 of her will perform a move action, because she doesn't want to get murdered accidentally. So they'll just move up to here. And they're going to move to be like that to also block it so you can't physically get to her because she's a coward. And I assume you have at least 35 points missing from the table.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't need to be as afraid of you right now.
No.
But either way, we'll still do it. And then she will stress herself in order to start closing the rift. And this is where I use somebody that's good at closing the rift, and they end up rolling horribly. So she is red-orange, and then she is a spellcaster. So she'll roll an extra orange. Gets 3. So instead of 6 ahead, we'll just need to go 3 ahead. So the first clock has started. I'll just use my event marker. This is turn bottom of 3, so 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you mean it just sucked?
And that will be the end of Scion's turn 3.
Oh my god.
Just a quick look at the positioning on the board. The Scions are moving up a bit. They did just claim that second objective because Mael is on it. You have your Wardens and Druid hanging out near the middle. Protectors way back in the corner, and then that's the Spriggs and Leoslaith and the Hawthorn hanging out over there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. And we'll go into Syenann turn 4. So quickly, the Druids just activating again, stressing, moving up onto the portal.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we'll roll for him. What's his willpower?
Red and yellow.
And
He's a
extra orange?
spellcaster.
Yep. So red, yellow, orange. And you get 2. So
Pretty good.
we're on turn 4 now. So
2 up.
Yeah, so 4 up, so yeah, 8. The Mornmab is going to activate with his now slower 3/3 move and just start hustling. He's going to go 3 and 3 to there.
Be closed the next month.
Oh no. Oh really? Yeah, it looks like there's a sign up there.
And now he only charges a threat of 14 now, so do want to make sure that we don't mess that up. So we'll go 3. And now the question is, do I want to move up again? He does have this weird perfect creation rule, which is fun for stressing people out and could get some slides. And the question is, let's do some cheeky things. So that was saying he's 1 more 3 stride move, so I don't think you're within 5. Sadly, no. So he'll just slide up. He'll just go another 3 to here. Okay. So that's him. And now he does have some weird at the end of his activation things that he can do. First thing. So at the end of his activation, target all units within 3 strides, friend and foe. Enemy target, suffer 1 stress. So Grove Curtailers will suffer a stress. And then all allied units get to displace their first move value. So that is, I could technically displace my L, but that would make her stop closing it. I could displace the Anointed, but that would also potentially leave me vulnerable. Do you have any points missing off the field, or you have 5? So you don't have anything off the field.
Unlikely.
So I could displace them into that unit, which would be funny. What's the morale of the Grove Curtailers?
1.
1 morale, and what's their willpower?
Orange, yellow.
Orange, yellow. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Since I just gave them a stress, what we'll do is... So my understanding is right now we're like, okay, who's in 3? We know they're all within 3. Sure. He's also within 3, so he can himself also slide. So what he's going to do is he'll just displace into the Grove Curtailers,
Pure list of factions came out.
which does cause you to take an intimidation check. Sure. It is intimidating 2. You got no successes, so... Oh, no, you got 1 success.
Yeah.
So you'll gain 1 more stress.
Yep. And that takes me over my limit?
Yep, but we'll do that after this, all the sliding. The Audhura is just going to slide this way. And I think the Anointed are actually also going to slide. Now, they're intimidating, but you've already taken an intimidation this round, so it can't proc again.
Trigger again.
So we'll just displace like so. We aren't doing an attack, so my understanding is we don't need to do pile-in moves, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. So just have her a little bit safer. But there you are now engaged. Now it's the end of my activation.
Actually, sorry. Let's back up a second.
I become disarmed.
You're disarmed, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they both become disarmed. Which we'll pretend I knew and didn't forget immediately after you told me that that would happen. So they're both disarmed.
Sure.
And now you'll need to test to see if you flee.
Yep.
You luckily got at least 1 success, so you don't need to get 2. You just need 1. And you got 1, so you're fine. So you just go down to your morale cap.
Yep.
Okay, so Leo, Slaith, and the Sprigs?
Yep, Leo, Slaith, and the Sprigs are going to start moving up.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's getting real scary over here.
How much further do I want to go is the question. I want to get fairly close, I think. Turn around there.
Probably on and off.
I should say just watch it about
All right.
every day, and after 3 years,
Okay. We're just going to activate the Audhura and go into a fight he probably shouldn't try and be in, but why not? And he's just going to charge the Wardens.
Okay.
Just charge to right there. This is actually a terrible idea, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah. Let's go and look at the tray. You're not stressed.
Not stressed.
You're Nemeris, so you're going to have damage reduction on this. So yeah, this is a terrible idea we shouldn't have done, but we're going to do it anyways.
So there's my built-in. These are my dice.
Yep. Her is apparently very angry. Okay, so you have this.
Yep.
Let me see if I want to reroll. Let's see. Right now, you're blocking 4, so you're already going to be blocking everything. I'm only getting 1 new piece of tinge, so we're just going to re-roll it.
Sure.
I don't get any more tinge, so that was just a big old nothing. You have 3 morale.
Yeah.
And 1 point to hold them at the end of the game.
So I do my switches first. I'm going to... You have like a place or something, right?
I have 2 options. I can make you vulnerable, or I can place myself 5.
Okay. I'm probably just going to... And you're fearless, so I can't make you frightened. You have no stress on them.
No stress.
I'm going to spend 2 tinge, I think.
Oh, yeah, I have.
You don't have to make it too.
I was talking to my buddy.
Yeah, I'm just going to spend 2 tinge to give you 2 stress.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you vulnerable in return.
Sure. I should have given you an extra stress, but that's fine. Okay. But otherwise, no one won combat, so we'll just stay like that.
Yep.
And then end of the round, you'll score 2 to my 1 on scenario. So this is the board state before the no one left behind. The Scions are kind of just clumped along this line. The elves are over here. You're going to have 2. I'll have a bunch. And after no one left behind, the back husks shuffled up. The forward husks started shuffling up and to the right. And then the Harvester Riders came all the way up here, starting to get ready to threaten getting actually in the fight. And then your Protectors moved up towards that objective. And the Hawthorn skirted up the side, being all scary. Cool. And we'll go into the turn 6. Mornmab is going to activate, and even though they're disarmed, they will punch the Grove Curtailers. So that's nice and simple. I am disarmed, but you are ganged up on, so you'll lose one of your dice or a symbol.
Yep. But I pick it, right?
Yep.
So
No black. There we go.
black.
So you're going to remove one of my dice, which is going to stink. Oh, sorry. And this isn't an attack. This is me using my skill. Do I want to use the skill first or attack first? No, this is going to be a normal attack. I'll use the skill after, I think.
Sure.
Cool. So you can choose one of my dice to get rid of. Switches wise, I can give you frightened with the special, so you probably want to get rid of the one with the special.
Sure.
Okay, do you have any switches?
I have no switches. Hollow exclamation mark is now a switch.
Okay, so I'm sending 3 into your 2.
Yep.
So you'll take 1.
Yep.
Which you'll take none.
Yep.
Because of Leo's life.
Yep.
But that is for the activation. So that is gone.
Done.
And my disarmed is gone.
Yep.
Now I will use Golden Thread Seams that allows me to target an enemy engaged with me and make an attack.
Yep. Same thing.
And then if I push you back, I can push you back 7.
Okay.
Oh no, I can display 7 instead. Oh, it doesn't even need to be into that person. It just says I can display 7. I see how this works. Cool. So yeah. Pretty good. Okay.
Oh, some back.
So I'm sending 4 into your 3. So this time you'll actually take a damage. But before that switches, I still am not getting my switch to do auto damage and heal, but that's fine. I did make you frightened though with the special.
Sure.
And then I will win combat.
Yep.
And then I will push you back.
Sure.
Do I want to actually do I want to push you back?
These guys are
Your leader is the guy
This one.
in front, which means you'd actually push back like
It's a 5-man
that way. Which actually I don't know if I'll be able to follow up into you, but do you know what? We'll do it anyways. Push you back 4. If you want, I can help with it.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Let's just move these trees from this forest. So you'll move back straight forward into the forest over to here.
Yep.
Really,
by all means.
really like one of the best in the game.
Like that. Is that good too? Cool.
They're cheap.
And then because I use this golden seam, I actually get to displace 7.
Sure.
Instead of doing the normal pushback, which is weird. I think let's try and do some weird shit. So he is actually going to displace 7 into the sprigs because 7 is really far. Is it really 7?
And then this guy.
Oh no, I can displace you 7.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense. So let's just walk this back. Sorry about that.
Sure.
So you were like,
Yeah, that's about right.
so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to displace you back 7. But I'm only going I'm just going to slide you to here. Because displace, unlike a normal pushback, displace,
Up to.
Actually, let me see. I want to see if I can. I want to make sure I can follow up into you. So actually, what I'm going to do. So you're here.
Yep.
I'm going to displace you 7,
Kill explode other hackers.
which will slam you into your sprigs. Now, because you collide, you take a damage. So that should kill a guy, I believe.
Yep.
No, regular.
And you take a stress from losing combat, obviously. But you only lost combat once, so just 1. I do get to follow up into you, as normal. Which, because I move 3, I'll be able to follow up into engagement with you. And I'm just going to follow up like so.
Even though they're 4 different dudes. Yeah.
Not quite what I wanted, but that's fine. You need to make an intimidation check because I'm just going to move these trees because they're kind of in the way of the thing. So you need to make intimidation against intimidation 2. I get 1, so you'll take another stress.
Yep, that's over my cap.
Yep, but not yet because we go to end of activation stuff now. End of activation, he has that weird ability. So all enemy units within 3 will gain a stress. So Grove Curtailers will get a 3rd stress. The Sprigs will get another stress. This is where it's annoying. The Sprigs are frightened. Not the Sprigs. The Grove Curtailers are frightened.
Yep.
Which means you need to make a willpower check to see if you get another stress, which is actually worse for me than if you just were frightened for the test, but it's not a May. So you'll, let me read the rule. They must pass a willpower test, so they're suffer 1 stress again. Yeah, so you are frightened though, so you need to re-roll the success.
Okay.
You get it, so you don't get another stress. But then before we get to the point where they'll make a test at needing 2 successes to flee, I get to do the me displacing part. And I think what I'm going to do is, I would have really liked if I could have been just in 3 there, but I couldn't. I'm just going to slide into these Sprigs. So now the Sprigs need to make an intimidation check. And they'll get a stress. Okay. And now we're at the done of my end of activation stuff. Now we'll test to see if the Grove Curtailers flee. Needing 2 successes. They don't.
Nope.
So I'll get a marker for that, and we'll just see where they flee to. Okay, and after they fled, the Grove Curtailers just sprinted past over to there. And the Mornmab's just hanging out here, engaged with Leoslaith, which isn't a safe place to be, but he did weird, funny things in this game so far, so now he's allowed to die. Okay, the Wardens are going to be bullies, and they're going to attack. They have 1 stress on them.
1 stress right now.
Okay, so I will get 1 automatic hit in my roll.
Yep.
Because Dimensional Flash from the Outhura is when you attack are the target of an attack. So maybe I might do a damage to you on my way out when I die. I am vulnerable, so you're going to get to strip 1 of these dice. Okay. So first, you remove 1 of my vulnerable. So I have a few switches.
Yep.
One special gives me a tinge, and the Hollow Shield I don't. So you can choose. You probably want to. Depends what you.
Sort of between these 2 is what I'm getting, right?
Yeah. So I turn tinge into wounds. So stripping off a special is almost like a wound on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that one off then.
Okay. So you're gonna get rid of this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any switches you're gonna do?
I think I do. 1 sec. So I can place myself 3. That's it. I am going to do that.
Sure.
How do I want to do this? Place 3. So I want to stay in combat with you. And I'm going to go like that.
Okay.
I guess they all get to move, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're gonna place to there. I'll gain a tinge because I'm allowed to do that. And then we do the damage. So you're doing. I'm blocking 1, and you're sending
4 total.
4 total. So you're sending 4, or do you have okay? So you're sending 4
and you
into my
block
1.
Yeah.
So I'm taking 3, and I have 3 tinge on me. So the 3 tinge goes away. And then you do win combat, so I will gain a stress, and then you can push me back if you would like. They took the tinge off of the husks, not the outer. There we go.
And you're going to push back. It's away from my leader, right? So you're going to go that way?
Correct. I'd go right towards the druid. Although the way you've angled, I think I technically will bump into that guy.
Yeah. I think I'm going to push you in this scenario.
Okay, so I'll just
Yeah.
push,
bounce.
boop, boop, boop,
All right.
just bouncing into you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of 6. My rift closes.
Sure.
So we'll just move that, and we'll remember that my rift is closed. You have 2 more turns until your rift closes.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if I can deal with that. We're going to continue the game of elves or tricksy, whether they're flesh elves or tree elves. So we're going to activate Master... Oh, I didn't actually take off my activations from last round.
It's okay.
Mornmab's the one that activated. Cool.
Yep.
So we'll activate Master Mael. She's going to declare... do the Outhera want to follow her? Not the Outhera. Do the Anointed want to follow her? Yeah, they have plenty of stress, right? They only have no stress on them right now. So they'll stress to do that teleport thing again. And she'll just go 4 and 3, and then she's just going to make sure she's at the extreme of 12 of the druids. So she's going to back up a little bit. Just to there.
And sometimes it's like, it's not
And what? She'll be a bit further forward. She just wants to make sure then she'll be in 7 of these guys. She is within 7 of those guys. There. So that's where she'll be. And the Anointed will come and join her. We did kind of just cluster this up a bit much, but that's fine. They're just going to do that, making sure to leave a nice line to still be able to see the druid. And now she is going to attempt to cast her spell, and she is going to be using both alterations to it.
Sure.
And with that, would the druid like to try and cancel it? Or block it?
He doesn't have the spell anymore.
He's a spellcaster.
Oh,
You can always try and block with a spellcaster.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay. I'll roll it. I get it. Do I want to maintain a tinge? If I do, I'm going to need to make another tinge roll at the end of this. How risky does she want to be? I want to be able to do this. No, I'm already at my stress. I'm not going to get the extra tinge. I'll just stay at the 1 tinge I have remaining, and I'll make my shot into you.
Sure.
So red, orange, orange, yellow. And you need 2 blocks to cancel 1. You are within range of a Nemeris unit, so
Only got can block, I think.
you get a damage reduction. I have 2. You'll block nothing, so you will do your damage reduction. You'll just take 1 damage. Okay, and then I do get to place a risen unit that is within 7 of you into engaged, and they will gain a tinge doing so. Which the Outhera is happily just right there. You will need to do an intimidation roll for that.
Sure.
Against intimidating 2. Nailed it.
That's his 3rd one in a row getting double red.
Look at that.
He's like my.
But I do get a tinge for that, and then I do get to make a free attack into you. He is too far to get his extra die, and you have no stress on you, I believe?
On the druid, no.
Okay, so I don't get my extra fun stuff from you being stressed. So just a normal slap.
Mm-hmm. Slap and tickle.
Okay, so I do switches first.
Yep.
I'm going to gain a tinge on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is the extent of my switches.
Okay. I don't have any.
Okay, you get exploded. And that will cancel your rift.
Mm-hmm.
Outhera is like probably the best unit in this faction, but also the second they run into like fearless things gets really sad. So now at the end of Master Mael's activation, she can have a unit try and do a action and or I guess technically that unit gets it gets a pile in, but or like a consolidation movement.
Sorry, here.
No, it's the Altura for killing someone.
Sure.
But I think he's kind of just happy where he is. And I think what he's going to do is, well, I guess he'll just consolidate, move to there.
More than 20.
And that should still be within 12 of Master Mael. And Master Mael is going to...
He's actually allowed to fall.
Last time I attacked the Wardens, it did nothing for me, if I remember correctly.
You gave him some stress.
Did give them some stress. They have 1 stress on them right now.
1 stress, and they've activated.
1 stress, they've activated. So do you know what? Master Mael will take a stress. So she will be at her stress cap, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. To have the Altura, who hasn't activated, so it can do this, activate. And it will just charge into you. I guess do the pile and move. I should have just had it move to here, and then I'll just charge on myself.
Okay.
And yeah, so I guess now it will attack you. You ignore the intimidating that it likes, but that's fine. Is this really the top? Yeah, this is top 7. He is close enough to Mael, though, now that to get the extra orange die. And you do have 1 stress, so I will get 1 automatic success.
So, and a all will be far not that I can reach.
Okay, it was a charge, so I can choose to re-roll. Again, if you could get frightened, this would be a really good roll.
These are built in too, by the way. I just
Yeah,
want to make sure that's clear.
So right now you're blocking essentially all of it, so I will re-roll. Because you have the damage reduction still on these guys. Okay. Effectively the same. You're going to block all the damage. So we're just going to come down to switches like normal. I'll gain a tinge. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put you 2 over your cap. So what I'm just going to do is you can take... I'm going to gain a tinge. I'm going to spend 2 tinge just to give you 2 stress.
Sure. I'm at my cap.
You're at your cap and activated.
Yep.
Do you have any switches you'd like to do?
I'm going to give you vulnerable.
The Altura is vulnerable yet again. Okay. And that will be my turn 7. We'll go into the Syenann turn 7 as once again, Wardens continue to just hold this point. Leo Slate's going with the Sprigs, trying to punch my nice, friendly monster.
Yep.
They have 2 auto hits? That's pretty good.
It's all right. Shouldn't be 2. Should be 1.
Okay, so doing 1 auto hit. Oh, that's from Leo Slate.
Yeah.
I have... That's not the right. That's the old one where he had just 3 black dice and an orange. Now he's a green, 2 black, and 2 orange.
Slightly that way.
Okay. Pretty good. Okay, so we can do... He still hasn't got his, like, one big switch that's just, like, heal and do damage.
His gimmick. Okay, so... my switches are first, right?
You do switches first, yeah.
So you're going to be slowed and vulnerable?
Slow and vulnerable, okay. He's a cold man.
And yeah, now that you're slow, you can't move or place.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, and then you're sending
3 damage?
3 damage into my 2 blocks. So I'm taking 1, and I'm sending 2 into your none, but then damage reduction. So you take 1. We both take 1.
Tie combat?
Tie combat. Because it's the Mornmab showcase, and we're kind of in a situation that works well for him. We're going to go with the Mornmab. So the Mornmab is just going to smack into the Sprigs.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, now that he has a damage on him, maybe he'll get his switch. Oh.
No other lines, and then what do you yours?
He got it! Yay! Okay. Man, they have 3 blue. Oh, because Leo's played. Okay. So switches first. I have a hollow. My hollow will do a damage to you, which you'll negate the damage, but it will also heal me.
Sure.
And then I will give you frightened with my solid special.
I slow you twice?
I'm still slowed.
Always slow.
Okay, and then I'm sending 1, 2, 3, 4 into your 2, so you'll take 2 damage.
I see 3.
3, I can count.
Yeah.
The black one was hiding. So 4 into 3, you'll take 1 damage, and a Sprig will die. But Leo Slaith reduces the damage. The auto damage, she already reduced.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So, yeah, Sprig dies.
My switch did the heal in damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did push you back.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I will push you back.
Sure.
So you get pushed back 4.
Another month. I guess you're going. So.
Directly away. So do you want me? You can do it, or I can do it. It's up to you.
I'm easy. It's
4.
fixed, right? So.
Yep. And then I am big enough that I will be able to follow up into you because I moved 3. You will need to do an intimidation check. I'm scary.
That's
Please stand, I think, so you can see where there is.
Cool. 2 pass. 2 pass, so you ignore it. And then my second action, I will use my skill to punch you and try to punch you further. So
More punch.
more punch. Your damage reduction is gone for this turn already.
kind of like a reverse version.
Okay, switches. I'll do an auto damage to you from the hollow.
Sure.
I'd heal, but I don't need it.
Yep. You're slow.
You're still already frightened. I'm still slowed.
Yeah.
And then we do damage. I have 3 into your 2. So you'll take another Sprig Gone. And you'll take another stress from...
I'm over my cap.
1 second. Because before we do that, technically I do push you back. And because I got the...
You can still approach it.
the big one, I get to displace you 7.
Sure.
Which I guess if I just displace you 7 away from me, no, I'm not going to displace you a full 7. I'm just going to displace you 5 because displace doesn't need to be the whole thing. So, because essentially that means I should be able to. I'll be able to follow up into you. So I'll just go 5 to here, and then we'll follow up into you because 3 stride plus 4 into you there. Now you don't need to do another intimidating because you've already done it once this activation. End of my activation, you will gain a stress because you're near me. You are frightened. Which, unfortunately, again, I don't actually want you to. Actually, were you already? No, you weren't. This put you 2 over, so I did want to make you do this. So, yeah. So you'll need to test to see if you get another one, which ultimately doesn't matter. I wish this was a May. You're frightened. You're forced to use the frightened.
Yep.
So you re-roll the 1 success. You get it. So you don't even gain the extra stress. Now all allies within 3 of me will get to do their displace. Which I think is actually, he's just going to displace back towards where the fighting's happening. Ooh, or does he want to displace around towards the back? He has 0 conquest, so he's probably not going to do that. So he's just going to displace back towards the middle fight. And now at the true end of the activation, Leo Slaith will need to test looking for 2 successes. She only gets 1. So her unit will flee, and I think they'll
Flee, right? So it's off the board?
I think that should be, off 4 and then 3. Or 4 and 4, Yep. Off the board. Being afraid. We're going to do a nice zoom in of Fluffy. He's a good boy. He's right there. Or Envy. We call him Envy. There we go. Jurors, moving up. Going to finally claim one of these 2 objectives.
They start claims.
No, they don't.
Don't they?
No.
On the map, they show...
They're colored, but they aren't claimed.
Oh, they aren't claimed.
Yeah, I think only in Expanse are they started claimed.
Oh, I had somebody that on the tournament, and they were like, yeah, they're claimed. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're colored to show that those are like the ones you want to protect, not that they start claimed.
So we're going to go up. I think the question is who I'm shooting at. I think it's going to be the big guy.
You're going to shoot Fluffy, also known as Envy. You found his his biggest weakness, ranged attacks.
Bullet.
He doesn't like ranged attacks.
certain people can deploy.
Not bad.
But they have to have that special ability.
I am vulnerable, so this is going to go away.
Yeah.
And that will go away. Oh, and I forgot he's stressed. Okay.
I can cancel another shield, but I don't think
I have no more shields.
So 3 damage.
3 damage. And because I took damage, I'll take a stress.
Yep. Pointy arrows.
Which is annoying because now he's at his cap and quite damaged.
Specialists over there.
Which is really bad because now he can't activate to try and, heal himself. Now we're at the end of your activation. Now we'll see if the curtailers rally or if they... I think they'd also flee off the board.
They're off.
Let's measure it. Let's double check, but...
4 and 4, I think.
Oh, yeah, they're 4-4. Yeah. Yeah, touch the board edge. And another unit flees. We'll go into turn 9. We can do a quick look at the battlefield. The shadow of that's Rowan, right?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne is still getting ready to come up. Wardens are still holding the center very admirably. And the protectors have come up, but your leader has fled the battlefield, and the undead are surging forth. We're going to just go with the puppeteer. She's going to do a nice little walk.
It's a pretty good.
She'll go 4. She'll go 3 to here. And then I think what she's going to do is she's going to cast her spell. She does have 1 tinge, so she's going to do it that way, and we'll roll it. Doesn't really matter. She's going to gain an extra tinge. Then she'll roll just to quickly see how many extra tinge she gets. I don't want to move the camera just for that. She gets 2 extra tinge, so that's good. She will give 1 to each husk, and she'll give 1 to the Harvester Riders. And we'll start moving them. The husks will go 2 and 2, not quite getting onto... Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's not the leader. We'll go 2 and 2. We'll just place like so. I almost picked up the objective because it looks like a dead guy. And then the other husks, who are off screen a bit, they're just going to move from the back objective to the front objective. And then we have the Harvester Riders get to move. Sorry, we're just going to have this guy over like so. Yeah. Just a bit so I can still see that guy. The Harvester Riders just move up to here. Not that it really matters, but I did get the husks up a bit, which is nice.
They can't move and they can't shields. The two song for Solar's use. I mean, unfortunately, I decided
we're just going to do... Yeah, they'll just go up like that. Doesn't matter. And then at the end of her activation, the puppeteer will stress herself to have the Harvester Riders activate.
When you wrap it around, my flat pulses.
And the Harvester Riders are just going to charge these protectors of the forest. Very much in range. Just charge over to here. That point is, remember, is yours. You're 1 conquest, I'm 1 conquest, so your leader is which guy?
Yeah, this guy.
The guy I've charged?
Yeah, with the clip.
So we'll just charge like so. Like that. And you owe me an intimidating 2 check. You don't care in the slightest. So we'll just roll to do the actual attack. Sure. I have 2 red, 2 yellow, and a green.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
So we'll do this. You have 1 morale, I assume.
Yeah, 1 row.
Cool. I will use 2 specials to give you the... I'm just going to use it to give you a damage. So you'll take 1 damage. And then I'm sending 3 into your 1.
So another 2.
So another 2. So you will take a stress when I win combat, and I will attempt to push you back, which I don't think you can resist because you're at stress cap.
That's right.
Okay. So I'll just push you 4 back that way.
Yeah, you're right. We can't spend the words on other people, but these guys are like high betrays, so they.
Cool. And that objective will switch to mine because they did actually activate. And yeah, that will be my turn. We'll go into bottom of 9. Shadow of the Hawthorn. Got it right.
Moving. Then he's going to activate his ability to teleport to a numerous unit.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, because it's teleport like within something range.
It's placed within 3 of the units, so that should be 3.
Are you placing to engage the Outhura?
Yeah, I'm going to place an engagement.
So then you do have to do intimidating.
That's fine.
If I use it, I have to get a full 4 inch.
He's fine. He doesn't care. So that's your 9. We go into the bottom, top of 10. The easy thing for me to do is just like walk them around onto your objective.
I spend all that time.
I feel like that's wasting your time doing that. But
Yeah, I can also just go for violence, which I always tell people don't choose violence. So I'm going to be a hypocrite. We're going to choose violence. The Harvester
in this scenario,
It's fine.
There's no question not to choose.
Harvester Riders are going to charge you.
Sure.
You need to give me that intimidating check. I'm just going to quickly get the camera over here because we're going to follow it up with an attack.
I can re-roll that if you want. But
No, you're not frightened.
oh yeah.
I chose not to give you frightened because I wanted to save it for making you hopefully break. So now we just do the attack. I was hoping to get another stress on you, but these guys. Do you know what? This is like the second time I've faced against protectors with these guys. The entire army failed all their intimidating checks against them, except for the protectors. Yeah, they aren't afraid of horses. Okay, so let's see. So I'll definitely be winning combat. So what we'll do is this time I will give you frightened with my 2 specials.
Sure.
And then I'm sending 1, 2, 3 into your 1, so you'll take another 2.
Yep.
And you will take another stress. Before we do the roll, we'll push you back. And this time I will follow up into you. Just on the off chance that I do. The off chance that I do make you. Oh, I don't know. Did your conquest reduce?
It should, yeah.
Okay, yours does. Okay. So I will be claiming that no matter what, but now we'll just check to see if you flee.
Yep.
They're only 1 over cap. And they are frightened, though. And they fail. And that looks like another unit.
Should be.
Fleeing off the board. Okay. So that'll be that. I'll take that home objective that was never technically claimed.
Here, I got one.
So Hawthorn is going to activate and punch the Outhura in the face.
That's the goal.
Is the Hawthorn stressed at all?
Not yet.
Activating a second time should give it 1 stress.
So you're right. Should get 1.
But it's just 1. Okay. I am still vulnerable.
Yep.
I think my Yale's bonus is just attack roll. So just 2 blue and an orange. You only vote red and a yellow?
And a built-in.
Oh, okay. So you get to cancel one of my dice that has a shield. We technically did it wrong last time when I got you to cancel the one that was a hit exclamation mark. So it has to be a shield.
Okay.
Anyone that already commented, good job. So this one has to go away. Do you have any switches?
I'm disarming you. That's it.
Okay, so I am disarmed. I will gain a tinge from the single solid special. And then you're sending 3 damage into me.
Yeah.
And I'm sending 1 back into you.
Okay.
So you're going to get rid of all my tinge. I will lose combat. Which actually technically would put me over my cap. I should have 2 on there, but it doesn't matter because I'm a golem. Would you like to push me back? You actually can't.
Yeah, because you're
just going to push me back into the warden.
Yep.
So that's that, and that is the end of the round. We'll come back and do a quick look at the score and what the table looks like. At the, what is this? Bottom of 10, score is now 3-3. We'll also show what it looks like before No Man Left Behind. There will be some movement. So there's these back husks and the breath. Moving in, we have this whole clump of Scion guys, not on the objective. We have the remainder of the Syenann army, the Wardens and the Hawthorn on the objective, ganging up on the Outhura. We have a very crippled Mornmab just getting ready to come and give people hugs. And then, being the speedy cavalry that they can be, the Harvester Riders have run over and claimed both of the Syenann objectives. Quickly, at the end of the second round, the husks have all kind of shuffled up. The Anointed have actually shuffled to be on the objective, and the breath has kind of moved up as well. Otherwise, there's just a big cluster in the middle, and we'll see what happens next. The Wardens are going to activate. They are engaged with the Outhura, so we're just going to do positioning maneuvers. So the leader swaps with the guy that's in, and then, or you can just shuffle around, yeah. So, yeah, if they can get engaged, they must. They can't fit there, so you're just going to need to shuffle. Like so is probably the best you can get. You're already engaged, so no need for intimidating. And yeah, you can punch. You do have 2 stress on you.
Yep.
So I will get an auto hit and an auto damage. I was trying to collect my attack roll. That is not what we're doing.
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay. I'm disarmed, not vulnerable. So you do your switches first.
Sure. So the hollow becomes a direct damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to place myself 3.
Okay. So direct damage. I take a tinge damage. You can do your place. I'm going to immediately gain 2 tinge from my 2 specials.
Yep.
Then I have an auto hit and an auto damage adding in. We'll see where these Wardens can place. Yep. As long as you're able to legally place all your models. Here, yeah, it's fine. Yep, that works. As long as you can legally place.
This guy right there, though?
Yeah, you still have one more guy to place. So you might need to, slide this guy over just a little bit. He can fit base to base. You could also technically engage the husks, but I assume you're trying not to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be as annoying as possible.
So we have a nice big cluster in there. And now we'll resolve the damage.
Yep.
So, you're sending how many into me?
So 1 direct bleed and 4 hits.
Yeah, I already took the direct damage. So 4, I'm blocking 1 of it. So I'll take 3. So I'll get rid of that 3 tinge. I'm sending 3 into you plus an auto damage.
Sure. So I lose, what, 2 and a guy? No, 2 guys.
1. You have no damage on them?
Yeah.
So I'm sending 3 in total.
So you said 3 and an auto?
2 and an auto damage.
2 and an auto. Okay, so
Yeah.
1 guy and then another guy.
So 1 guy has a wound, 1 guy gets lost. So that actually ends up being, you still win combat because your auto damage made it so you've done 4 damage to me instead of just 1.
Okay.
Instead of just 3. You could try to push me. You can push me back if you'd like. You'll push me out of combat. Now, he doesn't let... Whoa. Break the camera. So he doesn't let me... I can't choose to be pushed out, but you can probably... I assume you can still displace me?
Yeah, I think I'm good, though.
Okay, you're good?
Yep.
Say like that. That objective is still handily yours with your 5 conquest on it. Actually, 1 second. Yes. So I only have 1 unit of husks. I have currently, just so you know, I have 4 conquests on there.
Sure.
Husks are up to 2 because of the puppeteer. And then the anointed are 2 because of the first anointed giving them a +1. Mael's always very cheeky. So, right now the wardens are not engaged with anyone, correct?
Right.
Not engaged, which means they are liable to start attacking people. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go with Master Mael. She's going to activate. We'll give her an activation token. And she'll go... juice. Get off. 4 and 3, and go and stand on this rift. And then she is going to attempt to cast her spell, and she's going to target the Rowan. Hawthorne. Got it right once. She will spend both of her tinge.
Sure.
We'll see if she can get her thing off. She does. She's going to gain a tinge back to get a success just because she'll be at 1 tinge.
Sure.
So she's not going to suffer any bad things. She'll do her shot. It's a red, 2 orange, and a yellow. I'm going to stress the Outhura because I'm shooting into combat, so I'm just going to do that now anyways. 3 hits. You need 2 to cancel each one. So you have...
Yeah, one's built in.
Yeah, so you're blocking...
Blocking 1.
1, so you'll take 2 damage.
He's dead?
He is dead. So I don't get to do the place with the Outhura. But I will just end Mael's activation. She will... I guess the Outhura is just going to shuffle around a bit because it can. But she is on the rift, so she will take a second stress. Try and close the rift. It's going to be tight because there's not that many turns left. But she gets to put it just 3 ahead. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll be the end of turn 14. And that will be the end of my activation. So we have Wardens charging the husks, presumably the ones that are actually on the objective.
Yeah.
Your leader is that guy, so you can just slide in. And this guy teleports over to here to be engaged and in coherency. And that guy goes in there. Cool. Now, can you kill husks? The answer is you'll definitely be able to push them off the objective. Now, this is the forward husks. They currently have 6 tinge on them, and they have a whopping 2 black dice on defense. Look, they got a block. That's good.
I don't have any switches I want to use.
Okay, I will give you the slowed state.
Sure. 4 damage? 5 damage?
5 into 1, so 4 damage. So I'll just take off my 4 tinge. I lose combat to gain a stress. Their stress reduces to 1. Their stress will also reduce to 1 at the end because they're golems. But you can, importantly, push me off.
Yeah, I will push.
And I go back a whopping 2 because I'm so fast. That is enough to get me off the objective. Do you want to follow up?
No, I'm good.
You're going to stay there. You are 3 conquest.
3 at the moment.
Puppeteer cannot see the Outhura, so I only have 2 conquests, and this will go back to being your point. The Anointed do want to do something this game other than just be bodyguards, which they've done a good job of being bodyguards. So they will activate, finally. They're still disarmed. Oh, they really don't like being disarmed. That's actually really bad for them. That's fine. We'll still do it. And we will charge you.
Sure.
This doesn't do anything really for regaining the point, but that's fine. So we'll charge in. They are intimidating 1.
Sure.
If you want to do an intimidation check. And I don't think I can actually physically get another guy. If your sword's not in the way, I don't think I can get a guy there. So they're just going to go like that.
Oh, I'm fearless.
You're fearless. You ignore intimidating. Yeah. Okay. I am disarmed, so I can't do a stress modifier, which is annoying because they have a good one. I am raging, though, so I'll get to add an auto hit. and I also have it built in auto hits. So I'm just gonna have 2 auto hits.
Sure.
And then we'll roll. Red, 2 yellow, a green. That's pretty bad. We'll just re-roll. The charge. That's a bit better. Okay. No, it's not really good at all. That's the 2 auto hits. Switches first with 2 specials, which I do have 2. I'll cancel one of your shields. Yep. That's all my switches. Do you have any switches you want to use?
I'm going to vulnerable you.
You're going to vulnerable me. Oh, sorry. Actually, you get to remove, this isn't to die, so you can't remove that. I am vulnerable, so you can remove this one,
Sure.
but I do still have 2 specials.
Yep.
I'm vulnerable, but I'm not disarmed anymore. So you are taking 3 into your 2, so you'll take 1 die damage.
Yep. So I lose another guy.
Yep. And do I want to push you back is the question.
Right, nestle this step. I'm going to try to reset. So
If I push you back, I can't actually follow up into you because you're too fast. Actually, no, because you're probably going to bump into those guys. I will try and push you back.
Sure.
So my leader to your leader, you're just going to slam into these husks. And we'll just move you back like so. And then I think these guys are they 2, 3, or they're only 2 actually. So am I within 4 still? So I forgot these guys were 2, 3, not 3. I think I'm actually just out of range. Yeah, I just don't quite get to you. So I'll just go to there. And this point will become mine again.
Sure.
Are you're over cap now?
Yeah, I'm at cap now.
Oh, at cap from losing combat.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll go into top of 13.
Actually, sorry. I forgot the lost combat. So that should be another stress for losing combat, right?
Yes.
So I should be over.
Okay, so you're 1 over, so you do need to test.
Yep.
They're fine, so they just go to their cap. Cool. And we will go into Syenann turn, which I believe is actually a forced pass.
Yeah, it's like a weird.
Because you're
right?
at cap,
Yeah.
you're engaged, so you can't rest.
Yeah.
Because you got pushed into the husks. So I think that just ends up being that weird one situation where you can pass because that's your only unit. That was
Top of 4.
Was that top of 4?
Yeah, it's first, right?
Okay, cool. So really, unfortunately, there's really not, you're only you actually probably should have chosen to flee there because they have their like really good auto rally.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters anyways. Anointed will charge you because
Why not?
yeah.
I wanted to get him there so he got covered.
Boop. This time they're not disarmed, so they will stress.
Yep.
So now they have 3 auto hits and a special.
He's like 1 inch, then 3 inches up, and that's like.
And red, yellow, yellow, green. And I'll re-roll this because it's not very good. Huh, that's somehow actually worse. I'll cancel one of your shields. Okay.
I'm going to place 3.
Yep.
So what? I want to be there. Back on the point, being a dick. Right?
Yep. And I think I charged off of the objective, like a dummy. Okay.
Well, I'm about to lose more guys, probably, right?
Yep. So I'm only sending 4 into your 2, so you'll take another guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
You will lose combat. Yep. Technically, you can choose if you wanted to auto flee.
Yeah.
Which means, but the thing is, at this point, you would be able to do the auto rally and activate at the end of 5, so you theoretically could take the point back. Okay, top of 14. The wardens will rest and clear all their stress.
Yeah.
Nice. Bottom of 14. We will. No, now they're all really punchy and scary. Let's go with the.
Third order, right? Yeah. Oh, the fourth order.
We're going with the anointed.
Kind of. So
Yeah, no, we're going with the puppeteer. So the puppeteer is going to activate. She's a bit off camera. And she is going to declare a move. The anointed will stress themselves to be able to place off of her. So she's just going to go 4 and 3. Just get onto this point. Then the anointed are going to place like so, adjacent to her. They're going to place actually to be engaged with you. Sure. Because they're allowed to do that. Like so.
I can rearrange how.
That's not you. That's a objective, but that's fine. It's a place. I don't need to do that. And then she is going to do a casting of her spell. Sure. So she's going to spend a tinge to do the getting to move stuff. She'll cast her spell. She's going to just gain an automatic tinge from it. And then she'll roll. She'll get another 2 tinge from it. And then she's just going to give tinge to both units of husks. She's going to give 1 to the one that's right beside her, like right this one. Mm-hmm. And then she'll give 2 to the other one. Doesn't really matter. And they'll just get to do moves. And she's going to just get this guy to walk onto the point like so. And she's going to trail these guys back so that she can actually still see that unit. And then this unit's going to go just to here. And she'll trail guys again so that she can make sure she maintains line of sight to the unit. Just because then she makes them count as more conquest. At the end of her activation, she technically could have one of them do something, but she's not going to. So that'll be the end of her activation. And she will. I think you technically had retaken the point when you rested on it, because I didn't have anyone on it that was worth any conquest.
Maybe, yeah.
So, but now I'll retake it at the end of my activation, and we'll go into turn 15. The second rift will close. Warden's activated, and
What are they engaged with? It's the anointed?
You're engaged with the anointed.
So I'm going to push you 5 to start with.
This is your globy spheres or something?
I have.
Is this everyone or just the one unit?
All units engaged.
Okay, so just the anointed.
Yeah.
So they'll be pushed 5, which will just slam them into these husks. This guy has to get moved, so we'll just place him over here, which annoyingly will cut line of sight off to those husks, but that's fine. They're still worth 1. Okay.
Sure, and then I'll charge there. Onto the, I can't think of the name. It's an A name.
The wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Uhura.
Uhura. That's it.
Oh, you are down to 2 guys.
Yep.
So you are actually degraded.
Yep.
But you only have 1 stress now.
No, he's got a
Should be. From because you rested and then you just activated. So yes, you have 1 stress.
Yep.
So that will give me 1 auto hit at least. Mm-hmm. And we'll go Uhura. Wow. Okay. So switches. Do you have any switches you want to do?
So I have 1 auto damage.
Okay.
And
they'll kill a tinge.
Place. I don't know that I care about the place. 14. I think I'm good on the place.
Okay. So you got rid of a tinge, and then I'll just gain 2 tinge from my specials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I do want that place because I don't want to be in combat with you anyways. So.
You don't want to get ganged up on? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just play slightly out. Now we can compare damage. So you're sending 3
yeah.
into no blocks, so I'll take 3 damage. I actually have 1 damage on me now.
Cool.
And then I'm going to send 2 back into you.
Yep, so I'm down to just the captain.
Which is now down to just the captain. I do lose combat, so you can push me back if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that one now.
Okay. He gets pushed back. Oh no, I don't. You placed out of combat, so you don't get to do the pushback.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I do gain stress. I immediately lose it because I was already at my stress cap. I'm just going to activate and do nothing. There's no point really doing anything here, so we'll call it there. We'll just quickly go into the end of the game. So the end of the game, we have the Scions will score another 3 points, as well as 4 points for closing both rifts. The table at the end looks pretty grim for the forces of the Syenann. The giant scrum in the middle here of Scion units, with the Mornmab hanging out, and in the middle is the lone surviving Wood Elf, the Warding Captain, with the Harvester Riders having run and done the objective game.